due to limitations in the strength of someone's Wi-Fi or the speed of their computer, but please know that a bidder can only submit a bid while the lot is still open on their computer, so my acceptance of that last-minute bid is not reopening the lot. It's just acknowledging that some Wi-Fi speeds are a little bit faster than others. It does happen a few times every auction, so I do thank you for your patience in advance when it does occur. In addition to those of you bidding with us on Heritage Live, we're also taking bids by phone with our wonderful agents here in the room. Note that a sliding buyer's premium starting at 25% and lessening with higher valued lots will be applied to the hammer price of all individual lots, and this is described in a bit more detail in item number 2 in our terms and conditions. Here at Heritage Auctions, we're proud to offer cut bidding. It's a wonderful tool. It allows you to advance the bid by half the regular increment. Lets you stretch your bid to help you win the lots that you want most. You can use this once per bidder per lot, so I recommend using it on any lot that you're bidding for, but we will remind you as we go. If you hear Ed or I say proxy, that just means that we have a prior. Excuse me, if you hear us say prior, it means that we have a tie. So we'll take the bid that we had first and invite you to advance the bid. It's a great time to use that cut bid, and we'll remind you as we go. Any lots that are still available will be on AHA.com as post-auction buys. Offers on post-auction buys are accepted on a first-come, first-served basis, so I always recommend bidding in the moment for any lots that you're passionate about. Any additional catalog or comments will be announced as we go. And if you have any issues relating to your participation in this sale, please call Karina Lazo at 214-409-3127. And I am required to announce that in compliance with TDLR Rule 67.40, notice is hereby provided that this auction is covered by a recovery fund administered by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, P.O. Box 257, Austin, Texas, 78711. If you want to give them a call, they're at 512-463-6599. Now that that's done, we have a fantastic sale ahead of us today. Our team has put together a wonderful array of works from modern and contemporary masters, and of course, including Andy Warhol's Chairman Mao. We'll have to wait for Ed to get to that one. We will start here with lot number 77001, and from here on out, I will just call them 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. Lot number 1, Lou, what do we have? 3,000 is bid here. Let's say 32. 4,200, even better. 4,200 has it. I need 44 next. At 42, bid 44, Heritage Live. We have Milton Resnick's Untitled Abstraction. At 42, it's with you, Heritage Live. Let's say 44. 4,200 online. I need 44 to advance. Oil on Paper work from 1955. At 4,200, it's with Heritage Live online. I need 44 to advance. Will you take us to 44? At 42, I would accept your cut bid as well, that half increment advance to 4,300. At 42, still with you online, it's against our phones. It's against the rest of you Heritage Live. Say 44, Milton Resnick's Untitled Abstraction. Bid 4,400, Heritage Live. Advance us. Give it one more. At 4,200, I can sell it, and I will, unless I see your advance at 44 or you use that cut and take us to 43. Last chance, fair warning with you online at 4,200. 4,200, Heritage Live. 7101, thank you. Lot number 2, what do we have? 34,000, say 36. At 34, I need 36 to advance. Helen Frankenthaler's Untitled Acrylic on Paper from 1997. At 36 on the phones, but 38 with my advance bidder. 40, 42, still with me. Who will say 44? 42,000 with my advance bidder. 44 on the phones. 46 still with me. Hannah, will you say 48? At 4,600, it's with that advance bidder still. I need 48 from you. 48,000, 50,000 still with me. Hannah, will you say 55? Heritage Live, you can jump in as well at 55,000. 50,000 has it. 55 on the phones with Hannah. 60,000 with my advance bidder. Go for 65. Helen Frankenthaler. Untitled Abstraction at 70,000, still with my advance bidder. Will you go for 75? 70,000, looking for 75 next. Hannah, what do we say? I would accept your cut at 72,500. At 70, it's with my advance bidder. It's against you all online. It's against our phones. Heritage Live, you can jump in as well at 75,000 or 75. Use your cut. 75, Heritage Live, but 80,000 still with my advance bidder. Let's say 85. 80,000 has it. Take us to 85, Heritage Live. It's still against you online. 85, Heritage Live. That clears my books. I need 90. 85,000. Now with you online for the Frankenthaler. I need 90,000 or a cut at 87,500. Heritage Live, will you advance? The phones are quiet now. Hannah's done, I think. At 85,000, you can jump in at 90. At 85, bid 90,000 next for the Frankenthaler. Advance us, Heritage Live. Take us to 90,000 or use your cut. I would accept it at 87,500. But unless I see that advance, Hannah, unless you say 90,000, I will say fair warning with you, Heritage Live, at 85,000. 85,000. 7102. Congratulations and thank you. Lot number 3, what do we have? 8,500 here. Let's say 9. At 8,500, bid 9 next. We have Jean Miot's Untitled from 1961 at 8,500 with my advance bidder. It's against you live online. It's against the phones. I need 9,000. Heritage Live, come back in at 9,000. Take us there. And note this work is accompanied by a certificate of authenticity from the Fondation Jean Miot. I need 9,000 or your cut at 8,750. 85, still with my advance bidder. It's not yours online. It's not yours on the phones. I need 9,000 to advance. At 8,500, I can sell it to my advance bidder, and I will unless I see your bid at 9,000. Heritage Live. Fair warning, 8,500 to my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot number 4, what do we have? 19,000 here, 19, go 20, 19,000, bid 20 next. Our Teodoro Stamos Orient Winter at 19,000, advance us to 20. 19 with my advance bidder, go for 20. Heritage Live, come back in at 20,000 or use your cut, advance us to 19,500. At 19, bid 20, Orient Winter. 1952, oil on canvas example, I need 20,000. Heritage Live, come back in, go for 20. Or use your cut. Remember, those are available to you once per bidder per lot. At 19,000, I can sell it there unless I see 20,000. Heritage Live, fair warning at 19,000 to my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot 5, what do we have? Coming at 400,000, looking for 400,000. Heritage Live, let's get involved at 400. Hans Hofmann's Blue in Blue, 1954, bid 400,000. Have to have 400,000 to advance. Let's come back in. This work is included in the 2014 catalog raisonné of the artist's work. Take us to 400,000. Blue on Blue, large example here, 50 by 40 inches, looking for 400,000. Heritage Live, will you say 400,000? Will you advance us? Key figure and abstract expressionism. I need 400,000 from you, Heritage Live, or from the phones. Take us to 400,000 for the Hofmann. Advance us there. Do not miss this opportunity. Go for 400. Heritage Live has to be 400. Unless I see your 4, Heritage Live, or from you on the phones, it will be fair warning. Last chance. All right, this will be available on ha.com as a post-auction buy. Thank you. Lot number 6, what do we have? I have 16,000 here, go for 17. 17, bid 18, 17,000 with you, Heritage Live, the first of our Paul Jenkins works today. This one, Phenomena Dervish Spell, at 17,000. Will you say 18? Heritage Live, come back in at 18,000 or use that cut. I would accept it at 17,500. Another large work here, 65 by 63 inches, large, vibrant acrylic on canvas. Will you say 18,000? At 17, still with you online. It's against you all on the phones. Jump in at 18, and I have 18. Go for 19. 19,000, say 20. Heritage Live, take us to 20,000. At 19, bid 20 next. Let's advance to 20,000. You can use that cut if you're feeling brave. I would accept it at 19,500. 19,000 for Paul Jenkins, Phenomena Dervish Spell, work from the mid-1970s. I need 20,000 next, Heritage Live. Come back in for one more. Bid 20,000. At 19, I can sell it, and I will unless I see your 20. Come back in, Heritage Live, advance us, Paul Jenkins. Large acrylic on canvas work, mid-70s. Take us to 20. 20 in a new place. Let's say 22. 22, back with Heritage Live. Go 24. At 22,000. It's against you elsewhere on the internet. It's with Heritage Live at 22. Looking for 24 next, or your cut of 23 at 22,000. 24, back elsewhere on the internet. Let's take it to 26, and I have 26. Aaron, what do you say to 28? At 26,000. 28 is next. It's with Heritage Live at 28. Give it one more or use your cut. 28,000, back with Aaron online. I need 30. 30,000, Heritage Live, say 32. 30,000 for Paul Jenkins, Phenomena Dervish Spell. Let's say 32,000 next, or use your cut. Advance us to 31 at 30,000 with Heritage Live. I can sell it there, and I will, unless I see 32,000, 32,000 online. Once more, say 34. 32, but 34. Heritage Live, it's against you now. I need 34. 33 on the cut. We'll see if that's enough. I'm still looking for 34,000 at 33. Take us to 34. Aaron, what do you say to 34? 33,000 has it. It's with you, Heritage Live. It has to be 34 to advance. I would accept 34 in a new place or from the phones. Come back in at 34,000 or on the cut bid at 33. I will say, fair warning, last chance for the Jenkins at 33,000. 33,000, Heritage Live. 7103, thank you. Lot number 7, what do we have? 22,000 I have here. Let's make it 24. Our next work from Paul Jenkins. Another large example, 40 by 50 at 22,000. It's with my advance bidder. I need 24 next. At 22, come back in for 24. If you missed out on our last offering, come back in for this one at 22. Let's say 24, Heritage Live. Let's advance for Phenomena Saturn Sand Cluster from 1975 at 22,000. With my advance bidder, it's not yours online. I need 24,000 or your cut at 23 to advance. Back in for one more at 22,000. I can sell it there to my advance bidder, but come back in, Heritage Live. Come back in online or at 22,000 unless I see your advance. It will be fair warning. Last chance with my advance bidder at 22,000. 22,000. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot number 8, what do we have? I have 19,000 here, let's say 20. 26 with Aaron, absolutely, go 28. 28, Heritage Live, say 30. 28,000, Larry Poons, Untitled from 1978, and please note that this work is acrylic on canvas rather than oil on canvas as listed in our printed catalog. This change is reflected in our online cataloging. At 28,000, go for 30. 28,000 has it with Heritage Live. 30 on the phones with Hannah. 32 online. Hannah, will you say 34? 32,000. Looking for 34 next. It's online. It's against our phones. I need 34 or you're cut at 33. Come back in. Larry Poons, Untitled work from 1978. Another large example. I've got 78 by 32. Hannah, will you say 34? It's with you online at 32,000. I need 34. 34,000 on the phones with Hannah's bidder. I need 36 next. 34,000. It's against you, Heritage Live. Let's say 36. Come back in at 36,000. 34,000 on the phones with Hannah Ziesman's bidder. I need 36 or you're cut at 35, Heritage Live. Advance us there. Come back in for the Larry Poons, late 1970s work. Go for 36 or that cut. Let's advance or I will sell it to Hannah's bidder at 34,000. Fair warning. 34, Hannah. Will you say that one more time? Hannah, what's the number again? 7532. Thank you. Lot number 9, what do we have? We've got 25,000. Let's make it 26. Our next offering by Larry Poons here, we have 89A8. Let's take it to 26,000. 25 has it. 26, Heritage Live, go 28. 26,000 with you now online. I need 28 next. Larry Poons, acrylic and mixed media on canvas from 1989. Take us to 28,000. 26 is with you online. Bid 28, Heritage Live. Come back in for one more. I would accept your cut at 27. At 26, Larry Poons, 89A8, of course, from 1989. Looking for 28,000 or your cut to advance, Heritage Live. Get involved at 28,000. At 26, it's still with you, live online. I need 28 or you're cut at 27 to continue for Larry Poons. 89A8. Take us there to 28,000, Heritage Live. Come back in, advance us or it will be fair warning with you online at 26,000. 26,000, Heritage Live. 7104, thank you. Lot number 10, what do we have? 12,000 is bid here. Go 13 at 12. Looking for 13. Come back in. We have Jose Maria Cecilia's Tulip 7 at 12,000. It's with my advance bidder. It's against you live online. Let's come back in at 13. It's against the phones as well. I would take 13 from you. Looking for 13,000 or that cut at 12,500. Let's advance. Tulip 7 in 1985 work at 13,000 with Heritage Live. Let's say 14. 13,000 online. 14 is next. Take us to 14. Heritage Live, come back in for the Cecilia. That 1985 work, those mid-1980s were a pivotal era for this artist. He was really gaining worldwide recognition at the time. Let's take it to 14,000. At 13, it's With You Online. I need 14,000 or your cut bid at 13.5 to advance. Come back in for Tulip 7 by Jose Maria Cecilia. Advance us, Heritage Live. Show me 14,000. Or I will say, fair warning, if you're absolutely sure, last chance at 13,000 with you. Heritage Live, 13,000. 7104. Thank you. Lot number 11. What do we have? Come in at 4,000. Looking for 4,000 to start us off. Heritage Live, bid 4,000. We have Michael Goldberg, Untitled Abstraction. Looking for 4,000. Jump back in at 4,000 for the Goldberg. I need 4,000 to advance. Let's come back in. That oil on paper laid on board. Advance us to 4. Heritage Live, show me 4,000. Take us there. Much like Larry Poon's, Goldberg focused on that gestural action. Let's take it to 4,000. You can really see that exemplified in the present work. Let's bid 4,000. Heritage Live, advance us there. Come back in at 4,000. I need 4,000 from you online or from you on the phones to continue for Michael Goldberg's Untitled Abstraction. Unless I see 4,000, unless you come back in, Heritage Live, it will be fair warning. If you're absolutely sure, remember those post-auction buy offers are accepted on a first-come, first-served basis. There's no guarantee you'll be the first one to get there. Go 4,000 or it will be fair warning. Last chance unless I see 4. All right, this will be available on ha.com as a post-auction buy. Thank you. Lot 12, what do we have? I have 4,000 here, say 42. 4,000, looking for 42 next. Come back in at 42. We have Kelly Walker's Screen to Screen. At 4,000, it's with my advanced bidder. It's against you live online. It's against you all on the phones. I need 4,200. Say 42. I would accept your cut at 41. Heritage Live, let's advance to 42. 2006 work highlights Walker's typical use of those mixed media and various printing methods here. Juicy work. I need 42. At 4,000, let's say 42, or that cut at 41. Heritage Live, let's advance. Unless I see your 4,200, I can sell it to my advanced bidder here at 4, and I will, unless I see 42, or that cut at 41. Fair warning at 4,000. 4,000. To the internet. One moment. Oh, got it. Excuse me. Lot number 13, what do we have? 30,000. Let's go for 32. A lot of interest here. 32, 34, 34, go 36. At 34,000, it's with my advanced bidder. I need 36. 36 on the phones. 38. Ahead of you, Ricky. Will you say 40? At 38,000, looking for 40 next. 40,000 on the phones, but a prior 40,000. Will you say 42? 4,000, looking for 40,000. I need 42. Ricky, what do you say? 42,000 on the phones with Ricky's bidder for Emmy Whitehorse Blue Forest at 42,000. I need 44. 42,000. It's on our phones with Ricky's bidder. I need 44. Heritage Live, come back in. Advance us to 44. 44 online. 46 in a new place. Let's say 48. 46,000. 48 back on the phones with Ricky's bidder. I need 50. 48,000 on the phones. It's against you online. Heritage Live, come back in for Emmy Whitehorse Blue Forest at 50,000. Heritage Live. Will you say 55? 55. Yes, on the phones. Back with Ricky. I need 60. 55,000. It's against you. Heritage Live. Take us to 60. Let's advance. Emmy Whitehorse, Native American artist, member of the Navajo Nation. I need 60,000. At 55, it's on our phones. It's against you all online. Come back in for 60,000. 60 Heritage Live. Let's go for 65. 60,000. Will you say 65, Ricky? What do you say? Yes, he says yes, absolutely. 65,000 Heritage Live. Let's make it 70. 65,000 on the phones once more. It's against you again, Heritage Live. Come back in for 70,000 or use your cut. I would accept it at 67,500. 65 has it. I can sell it there on the phones unless I see your advance, Heritage Live, unless you come back in 67,500 on the cut. Ricky, let's go for 70. 67,500. It's 70 next. 67.5. Has to be 70. We're on the cut bid here. 70,000 on the phones. Go 75. 70,000. It's against you once more. Heritage Live. It's not yours. It's with our phones at 70. Needs 75,000 from you. Give it one more. I would accept it in a new place as well. At 70,000, Emmy Whitehorse, Blue Forest. I will sell it at 70,000 unless I see that advance at 75. Fair warning on the phones at 70,000. 70,000, Ricky. 7526. Thank you. Lot 14, what do we have? 7,500 I have here. 7,500 bid 8. 75 looking for 8. 8,085 with my advanced bidder say 9. 85 looking for 9,000. Next we have Robert Natkins Epiphany from the Hitchcock series at 9,500. It's still with my advanced bidder 10,000 looking for 10,500, but a prior 10,000, so come back in at 11. 10,000 has it. 11,000 with you. Heritage Live, go for 12. At 11,000, let's say 12. Of course, this is from a private collection. It was acquired directly from the artist at 12,000 with Ben on the phones. At 12, go for 13. It's never before been available on the public market. At 13,000 with you online. Ben, will you say 14? 14,000 back on the phones. Heritage Live, say 15. 14,000 has it. For Robert Natkin, I need 15,000 from you, Heritage Live. It's on the phones. It's not yours. Online. I need 15,000 or your cut. I've got 15,000 Heritage Live. Ben, let's say 16. 15,000. 16,000 on the phones. Heritage Live, let's come back in for 17,000. 16,000 is bid. It's on the phones with Ben's bidder. I need 17,000 or that cut at 16,500 to advance. We have Epiphany from the Hitchcock series, 1987 work, acrylic on canvas, another fantastic large example. That's 60 by 96 at 16.5 on the cut. I need 17. 17,000 back with Ben. I need 18 from you, Heritage Live. Come back in for one more at 17,000. It's on our phones. It's against you online. Will you say 18, Heritage Live? Take us there at 17,000. I can sell it to Ben's bidder on the phones, and I will unless I see 18,000 or your cut, Heritage Live, at 17,000. Without further advance, it is fair warning at 17. 17, Ben. 7517, thank you. About 15, what do we have? 7,500, say 8.
9,500.
9,500, even better. 10,000 with my advanced bidder at 10,000. Let's say 11. We have Nobuo Sekine's Phase Conception G15020. At 11, I've got 12 with my advanced bidder, who will take 13. 13, 14, still with me. Will you say 15, Izzy? At 14,000, I need 15 next. 15,000, 16 with my advanced bidder for the Sekine. I need 17. 16,000 has it. 17 on the phones with Izzy, but a prior 17. Will you say 18? Still with my advanced bidder here at 17. It's that tie. There we are. 18,000 on the phones with Izzy's bidder. Let's advance for Phase Conception G15020. 1989 work here by the Japanese artist. I need 19,000. 18 has it. It's on our phones. It's against you live online, Heritage Live. So come back in at 19,000 or use your cut. Advance us to 18.5. At 18,000, show me 19. Show me that advance. Of course, Sekine from the School of Things movement, usually focused on sculpture, a rare opportunity to acquire one of his works on canvas. At 18,000, it's with Izzy on the phones. It's against you all online. Say 19,000 or use that cut. Advance us to 18,500. But unless I see your advance, Heritage Live, it will be fair warning on the phone with Izzy's bidder at 18,000. 18,000, Izzy. 7518. Thank you. Lot number 16 has been withdrawn, so we're moving right along to lot number 17. Let's advance. What do we have? 3,000, go 32. 3,032 online with Aaron, but 34 with my advanced bidder. Let's say 36, and I have it. 38 still with me, though. 4,042. Let's advance to 44. We have Aaron Garber Maikovska's untitled work from 2018 at 4,200 now. It's still with my advanced bidder. It's against you all live online and everywhere else on the internet. Let's make it 4,400. At 42, bid 44 or use that cut. Advance us to 43, but I've got 44, 46 now. Go 48. 4,600, it's still with my advanced bidder. Aaron, what do you say to 4,800? At 46, looking for 48. Come back in. Fantastic. Enigmatic mixed media work here, ink and pastel on board. At 46, well, we say 4,800. With my advanced bidder, it's against you all on the phones. It's against you live online, Heritage Live. Bid 4,800 or use your cut. I would accept it at 4,700. Advance us for the Garber Makovska. Or at 46. I've got 48 now on the phones. Thank you, Bernard. At 5,000, it's with my advanced bidder still. Let's go for 55. 5,000 has it. It's against you on the phones. Need 5,500 next. With my advanced bidder at 5,000. Looking for 55, or I would accept that cut at 5,250. 5,000. I need 55 to advance. 5,250 on the cut with Bernard, but 55 still with my advanced bidder. Will you go for 6? At 55, bid 6,000 next. Take us to 6,000. Heritage Live, bid 6. I would accept it from you in a new place as well. 6,000 with Bernard on the phones, but a prior 6. Do you want to try 65? At 6,000, still with my advanced bidder. Let's give it one more. What do you say to 6,500? A prior, it's that tie. So this was one of those bids left in advance of the sale. 65, thank you, Bernard. On the phones, I need 7,000. 6,500 has it. It's against you all online. That clears my books. It's with Bernard on the phones at 6,500. Show me 7,000, Heritage Live. Jump back in or use your cut. 7,000 online now. Will you say 75, Bernard? 7,000 with you, Heritage Live. I need 7,500 to advance. 75 on the phones with Bernard, Heritage Live. Say 8,000. 7,500. It's against you online. With the phones at 75. For the Garber Makovska, I need 8,000 from you, Heritage Live, or your cut to advance us at 7,500. With Bernard's phone bidder, I can sell it there, and I will unless I see your advance at 8,000, Heritage Live. Fair warning here at 75. 7,500, Bernard. 75.35. Thank you. Lot number 18. What do we have? 30,000 I have here. Let's say 32. 30,000, looking for 32 to advance. We have Leonardo Drew's Untitled work here from 1995. Looking for 32,000. At 30,000, it's with my advanced bidder. 32 on the phones with Frank. 34 with my advanced bidder. Will you say 36? At 34. 36 is next. 36 with Frank. 38 with me. Say 40. 38 bid 40. 40,000 with Frank. 42 still with me. Go for 44. 42, looking for 44, and I have it with Frank. 46, still with my advanced bidder. Will you say 48, Frank? 46 has it. 48 is next. 48 with Frank. 50, still with my advanced bidder. I need 55 next. 50,000, bid 55 for the Leonardo Drew. 55 with Frank. 60,000 with my advanced bidder. Go 65. At 60,000, let's say 65. Come back in at 65,000. Who will it be? 65 with Frank Heddick on the phones. But a prior Frank, would you like 70? It's with my advanced bidder still at 65. It's with my advanced bidder. Is that prior Frank? So I need 70,000 from you. Or your cut at 67,000. You want full 70? 70,000 with Frank Heddick on the phones. I need 75. 70,000 has it. 75, I've got Emily Duffy's here on the phone first. 75,000 on another phone with Emily's bidder. I need 80. 75,000, bid 80 next. Leonardo Drew. Say 80. 80 back with Frank. Emily, will you say 85? Heritage Live, you can jump in as well at 85. 82.5 on the cut. 82,500 on the cut bid with Emily's phone bidder. I need 85 next. 82.5. 85,000 back with Frank, looking for 90. 85,000. 90,000 with Emily Duffy's bidder on the phone. I need 95 next. 95 with Frank. Emily, will you say 100? At 95,000, it's with Frank's bidder on the phones. I need 100. Heritage Live, I would accept it, but I've got 100,000 from Emily's bidder. I need 110. 100,000, will you say 110? 110 with Frank. Emily, say 120. 110, bid 120 next. 110,000. No, I've already taken your cut. It has to be 120. 110. You only get those cut bids once per bidder per lot. I need 120 for the Leonardo Drew. Let's advance. It's with Frank's phone bidder. It's against you, Emily. It's against you online. Heritage Live, you can jump in here as well at 120. Untitled work. I really would like that 120. At 110. Let's give it one more. Take us to 120. At 110, it really has to be 120. I can extend a second cut bid to Heritage Live. Has to be fair, everyone, at 110. Bid 120. Give it one more. 120. Thank you very much. Let's go 130. It's with Emily's bidder at 120. 130 is next. Frank, what do you say? 120,000. 130 back with Frank. I need 140 next. 130,000. Leonardo Drew. Expansive work. If you've seen our catalog, our wonderful consignment coordinator has posed with it to give you a sense of the scale. Has to be 140. They've already done that cut. It has to be 140. You have to go full boat here. At 130,000, it's with Frank's phone bidder. I need 140 next. 130,000 with Frank Hedig's bidder on the phone. Heritage Live, you can jump in here as well at 140,000. Has to be 140. What do you say, Emily? Fair warning with Frank on the phones at 130,000. 130,000, Frank. 7534. Thank you, and thank you very much, Emily, as well. Lot number 19. What do we have? Coming at 65,000. Looking for 65,000 to advance us here. Lot number 19, Arnaldo Pomodoro's Continuum 4. Let's bid 65,000. Advance us to 65. Heritage Live, take us there. Extensively exhibited around the world, and one of only 8. Looking for 65,000. Jump in at 65,000 for the Pomodoro. His typical large-scale work in bronze at 65,000 with you. Heritage Live, say 70. At 65, I need 70 to come back in. Addition 4 of 8. At 65,000. With you online, Heritage Live, I need 70,000 or your cut bid to advance. And note that this work is registered in the Pomodoro Archives in Milan and is included in the online catalog Resonate, the artist's work. At 65,000, let's go for 70. 65 has it with you. Online, I need 70,000 or your cut at 67,500 to advance. Advance us for the Pomodoro. Show me 70,000, Heritage Live. Come back in for one more, or I can sell it to you online at 65. 65,000, Heritage Live. 7105. Thank you. Lot 20, what do we have? Excuse me, lots 20 and 21 have been withdrawn, so we're moving on to lot number 22, in fact. Lot number 22, we have 5,000. We have Ilya Bolotovsky's Large Tondo, 1973, and I've got 55 on the phones with Ricky. 6,000 with my advance bidder, 65. 7 with me. Would you like 7,000? Got 75 online. 8,000 with Ricky. We'll find 8,000 with my advance bidder. Would you like 85, Ricky? 85 with Ricky on the phones. 9,000 online. 95 with Ricky. Go 10. 10,000 online. Ricky, would you like 11? At 10,000, looking for 11 next. 15? Yes, 15,000 on the phones with Ricky. Absolutely, for Ilya Bolotovsky's Large Tondo. 80 inches in diameter. They weren't kidding. Let's go 16. At 15,000, it's on the phones with Ricky Souza's phone bidder. I need 16,000 from you, Heritage Live, to come back in, or you're cut at 15,500. 16,000, go for 17. With Heritage Live, it's against you, Ricky. Would you like 17? At 16, I need 17, or a cut at 16.5. Advance us for the Bolotovsky. I need 17,000. Will you advance us there, Ricky? What do we say to 17? All right, 16,500 on the cut. Back with Ricky. Heritage Live, it's against you, live online. Will you say 17,000? On the cut, it has to be 17 exactly. Large Tondo from 1973. Go for 17,000. Advance us on the phones at 16,500. Bid 17 next, Heritage Live. Come back in, or I can sell it to the phones at 16,500. 16.5, Ricky. 7523. Thank you. Lot 23, what do we have? 10,000, say 11, the first of our offerings by Richard Anaskevich. We have Phosphorescent from 1966, and I've got 11 on the phones with Bernard. 12 with my advance bidder. Would you like 13? At 12, it's against you, all live. 13 on the phones. Looking for 14 next. At 13,000, it's with Bernard's phone bidder. I need 14. 14 online. Go for 15. At 14, looking for 15. 15,000 with Bernard, who will say 16. 15,000 has it on our phones. It's against you, live online. Bid 16,000. Our first work from Anaskevich, Phosphorescent from 1966. At 15,000, it's with Bernard's phone bidder. I need 16,000, Heritage Live, or your cut at 15,500. 15, bid 16. Let's advance. I'm back in. At 16, thank you, Hannah. In a new place on the phones, I need 17, 16,000 with Hannah on the phones now. Bernard, what do you say? At 16,000 with Hannah Ziesman's phone bidder, I need 17,000 for the Eniskevich from the collection of the late Charles Foley. I need 17,000 or that cut at 16,500. Let's advance. It's on the phones with Hannah's bidder at 16. It's against you all online. It's against the rest of our phones. Let's bid 17,000. Let's advance. Or at 16,000, 17, Heritage Live. Hannah, will you say 18? 17,000 has it. 18,000 back with Hannah on the phones. Heritage Live, take us to 19,000. At 18, say 19. Or use your cut if you're feeling brave. Heritage Live. 18,000 has it with Hannah Ziesman's bidder on our phones. I need 19 next, or that cut at 18.5. At 18,000, I can sell it there, Heritage Live, unless you come back in for one more. Fair warning, unless I see that advance. Here at 18,000 on the phones with Hannah. 18,000, Hannah. 7530. Thank you. Lot 24. What do we have? I've got 20,000 here. Let's say 22. At 20,000, looking for 22 next. Our next Eniskevich here from the collection of the late Charles Foley. Got 22 on the phones, 24 with my advanced bidder, looking for 26 next. At 24,000. It's against you all on the phones. It's against you live online. I need 26 to come back in. Let's advance there for untitled work from 1985. Take us to 26. At 24,000, it's still against you all on the phones. It's against you live online. Advance. What do we say to 26,000 or that cut at 25? I would accept it there. 24,000 with my advanced bidder. Come back in for 26. Or I will say fair warning. Here with my advanced bidder. What do we say on the phones? Yes, no to 26,000? For this one is at 24,000. Looking for 26 next. Getting a hold of one of our bidders, everyone. I appreciate your patience. Of course, this untitled work from 1985 by Eniskevich is a fresh-to-market example. Charles Foley did acquire it directly from the artist, and it does come from his estate. At 24,000 with my advanced bidder, it has to be 26 or that cut at 25 to continue Heritage Live. So come back in for the Eniskevich. Perfect. At 24,000, go for 26 Heritage Live. Advance us there. Izzy, what do we say to 26? Unless I see it, it will be fair warning with my advanced bidder at 24,000 to my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot 25. What do we have? 7,500. Bid 8,000. 75 looking for 8. 75. I need 8,000 next. Our last Eniskevich of the day. We have Temple of White and Yellow Light from 1972. At 7,500. Say 8. With my advanced bidder, it's against you online. It's against you all on the phones. I need 8,000 next. Another work from a distinguished California collection and acquired directly from the artist at 8,000. But I have a prior 8. Emily, would you like 85? At 8,000, looking for 8,500 or that cut at 82.5. 8,250 on the cut on our phones. That clears my books. I need 8,500 next. 8,250 with Emily's bidder on the phone. It's against you all online. It's against the rest of our phones. Let's say 85. 8,500 is next. Let's advance. This work was acquired directly from the artist. It's a fresh to market example at 8,500 with you, Heritage Live. Emily, what do you say to 9? 8,500 bid 9,000 next. Heritage Live, I would accept 9,000 in a new place as well. Looking for 9,000. At 85, well, we say 9. 85 bid 9. Come back in for 9,000. Emily, yes, no. 9,000 on the phones with Emily. Heritage Live, say 95. Advances to 9,500. It's against you online. It's with Emily Duffy on the phones. Bid 95 or use your cut bid Heritage Live. I would accept it at 9,250 for the Eniskevich Temple of White and Yellow Light 1972 work here at 9,000. Say 95. Advance us there. I will sell to Emily on the phones at 9,000. Fair warning. 9,000. Emily. 7522. Thank you. 26. What do we have? 12,000 I have here. Go 13. 12,000 looking for 13 to advance. We have Victor Vasarely's Rend at 12,000. Will you say 13? Heritage Live. Come back in at 13,000. or use that cut bid. Show me 12.5. I've got 13, Heritage Live, bid 13. Excuse me, I've got 13. Let's go for 14, indeed. 14, say 15. 14,000 has it for the Vasarely, conceived 1960, executed 1976, another work from that distinguished California collection at 14,000. It's with you online. I need 15 to advance. Come back in for 15,000 or use your cut. Take us to 14,500 at 14. Bid 15, Heritage Live. Let's advance for the father of op art, Rend here, executed 1976. 14,000 has it. 15 is next. Unless I see that advance Heritage Live, it will be fair warning with you online at 14,000. 14,000. 7106. 7106. Thank you. Lot 27. What do we have? Come in at 3,000, Heritage Live, looking for 3,000 to start us off our next op art work here. We have Flare from 2008 by Edwin Michkovsky at 3,000 next, bid 3. Heritage Live, take us to 3,000. Let's advance there. 2008 work, also from our distinguished California collection. This one acquired directly from the artist. Another fresh to market example. Come back in for 3,000. Heritage Live, bid 3. Of course, a late example from Michkovsky, highlighting his mature style. Let's say 3,000. Let's advance. Heritage Live, come back in at 3. But unless I see 3,000 exactly from you online or from the phones, it will be fair warning. Last chance if you're absolutely sure. All right, this one will be available as a post-auction buy on ha.com. Lot 28, what do we have? 26,000 here, go 28. 26,000, let's say 28. Let's advance. We have Julian Stanchak's Suspended from 1983 at 28 on the phones. Let's say 30. 28,000 on the phone. I need 30 to advance. 30,000 with Ben on the phones. Ricky, what do you say to 32? 32, yes, go 34. Against you, Ben, I need 34 next. At 32,000, 34 with Ben. Ricky, will you say 36? 36, yes, Ben, go 38. With Ricky's phone bidder at 36,000. 38 now with Ben, who will say 40. Heritage Live, you can jump in here as well at 40,000 for the Stanchak. At 38,000, it's with Ben's phone bidder. It's against you, Ricky. It's against you all online as well. I would accept a cut at 39,000 for Julian Stanchak, Suspended from 1983. Take us to 40,000. Heritage Live, you can come in here as well. It's on the phones with Ben's bidder at 38,000. It's against you online. Say 40 or use that cut at 39. Heritage Live, you can come in as well at 38,000 unless I see that advance to 40. I can sell it at 38 and I will. Fair warning. 38,000, Ben. 7515. Thank you. Lot 29. What do we have? 5,000, go 55. At 5,000, 55 is next. We have Larry Bell's Medium Diagonal Fade on Black 14. At 5,000, it's with my advance bidder. It's against you live online. Say 5,500 next, or use that cut. Advance us to 5,250. At 5,000, bid 55 next. Let's advance to 55. And we do wish to thank the Larry Bell Studio for providing catalog assistance on this lot. At 5,000, I need 5,500 or your cut, Heritage Live, to continue. Come back in with my advance bidder at 5,000 unless I see your advance online. I will say fair warning. Last chance here at 5,000. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot 30, what do we have? 60,000 I have here. Let's make it 65. At 60,000, we have Peter Halley's The Way Back from 2011. 60,000, 65 with Frank online. 70,000 with my advanced bidder. I need 75. 75,000, 80,000 now still with me. Frank, will you say 85? 80,000 with my advanced bidder. 85, but a prior, Frank, would you like 90? At 85,000, it's still with my advanced bidder. I need 90,000 from you, Frank. Or your cut at 87,500. At 85,000 for Peter Halley's The Way Back. It's with my advanced bidder at 87,500. Back with Frank now. Let's go for 90. 87,005. I need 90 next. Expansive work here, about 72 by 79 inches. Let's say 90. 87,500. It's on our phones with Frank Hedig's bidder. I need 90,000 from you, Heritage Live. Come back in at 90. Bid 90,000 next. 87.5 has it. We're on the cut bid. It has to be 90,000 to advance for the Hallie. Unless I see your involvement, Heritage Live, unless you come back in at 90,000, I will sell it on the cut at 87,500 to the phones. Fair warning, 87,500. Frank. 7534. Thank you. Lot 31. What do we have? 32,000 here. Go 34. At 32, looking for 34. Next, we have Sergio Camargo's Relief number 173. 34 on the phones. 36 with my advanced bidder. Izzy, would you like 38? At 36, I need 38 next. At 36,000 with my advanced bidder. It's against you all on the phones. It's against you live online. I need 38 to advance at 36,000 for the Camargo. Relief number 473, 1967, painted wood construction. Advance us to 38. Izzy, I would accept your cut at 37 as well. At 36,000, Heritage Live, you can jump back in here at 38 or use your cut online at 36,000. I can sell it to my advance bidder there unless I see that advance to 38 or that cut at 37, Heritage Live. Come back in for a painted wood construction, Sergio Camargo. I need that at 38,000 or I will sell here at 36. Fair warning, 36,000 to my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot 32, what do we have? 26,000 I have here. Go 28 to 26, looking for 28 to advance. We have Carol Dunham's Green Extension at 26,000. It's with my advanced bidder. It's against you all live online. It's against you on the phones. 28 elsewhere online with Aaron. Let's say 30,000. 28,000 is bid 30. With Aaron online. 30 Heritage Live. Say 32. At 30, looking for 32 next. This work is from the collection of Lana and Richard Cooper out of Winnetka, Illinois. At 32,000. It's against you, Heritage Live. It's elsewhere on the internet with Aaron's bidders. I need 34. 34. Let's say 36. 34,000. Bid 36 next. Heritage Live. Another large work here. Carol Dunham, Green Extension at 34,000. Will you say 36? Aaron, what do you think about 36,000? 36. He likes it. Let's go 38. 38. Say 40. 38,000. Looking for 40,000 still. It's against you, Heritage Live. It's on the internet with Aaron. At 40,000 next, or that cut at 39, come back in, 38,000. Carol Dunham's Green Extension, 1989 work here. Bid 40,000, Heritage Live. Come back in for 40 or show me that cut at 39, or I can sell it to Aaron's bidders elsewhere online at 38,000. Fair warning, 38,000. 6801, thank you. Lot 33, what do we have? 6,500 I have here. I need 7 next. We have Robert Indiana's Artist's Address Book from the Whitney Museum Drawings series. At 6,500, it's with my advanced bidder. Let's say 7,000. 65, bid 7. Jump back in at 7,000. Let's advance fun colored pencil on paper from 1972 at 65. 6750 on the cut with you, Heritage Live. Let's say 7,000. 6,750 has it. I need 7,000 to continue. Still online. It's on that cut at 6,750. It has to be 7,000 exactly to advance. Heritage Live. Let's give it one more. Say 7,000. Don't let them cut you out. Bid 7,000, or I will say fair warning with you online on the cut. 7,000 Heritage Live. Go 75. 7,000. I need 7,500. Frank, who is on the phone? Do they want to bid? At 7,000, needs 75. Let's advance there. At 7,000, I can sell it to you, Heritage Live, unless I see that 7,500. Fair warning there. At 7,000. We'll take it home. 7107. 7107. Thank you. Lot 34. What do we have? 150,000 is bid. I need 160 next. At 150, bid 160. We have Robert Indiana's Prem Hindi Love monumental steel sculpture, one of only 8. At 150,000, it's with my advanced bidder here. I need 160 next, or your cut at 155. At 150, let's take it to 160. Heritage Live, come back in. The work is accompanied by a custom crate, and it will ship therein. At 150, let's say 160, Heritage Live. Let's advance us. 150,000. go to 160, 72 by 72 by 35. You'll see one of our colleagues pictured in the catalog to give you a sense of its sheer size. At 150,000, I need 160 next. It's with my advanced bidder. It's against you on the phones. It's against you everywhere online. Go for 160,000 or show me that cut bid at 155,000. But unless I see your advance, Heritage Live, I will say fair warning with my advanced bidder at 150,000. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot 35, what do we have? Coming at 5,000, looking for 5,000 to start us off. Heritage Live from Math Bass, his news from 2014. Coming at 5. Let's bid 5 next. I need 5,000 only to advance. Crisp example of his alternate signage style. Looking for 5,000. Gouache on canvas, another large work today, 50 by 48. At 4,800, I have to have 5,000 next. Heritage Live, come back in for 5,000 for Math Bass news from 2014. Unless I see that 5,000 Heritage Live, unless you come back in and advance us, it will be fair warning. Last chance. All right, this one will be available on ha.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 36, what do we have? 24,000, go 26 at 24. Looking for 26. I've got 25 on the cut. Still looking for 26. 26 on the phones. Who will say 28? We have Paul George LaFoley Jr.'s The Solitron at 26. 28 now. Let's say 30. 30,000 on the phones. Let's go for 32. 30,000 has it. I need 32, and I have it with you, Heritage Live. Will you say 34, Ricky? 32,000 online. 34 on the phones. Heritage Live, say 36. 34,000. 36, Heritage Live, bid 38. At 36,000 online. 38, back on the phones, go for 40. 38,000, I need 40 next. Come back in for 40. 38,000 has it. It's on the phones with Ricky's bidder. I need 40,000. 40,000 Heritage Live. Ricky, will you say 42? Extremely detailed work here at 40,000. It's against you, Ricky. 42, back with Ricky on the phones. I need 44 next. 42,000. Say 44. Come back in, Heritage Live. It's against you online. It's with Ricky on the phones. Bid 44,000 or use your cut. I would accept it at 43. 42,000. I can sell it there, and I will, Heritage Live, unless you come back in and advance us to 44 or use your cut bid at 43. At 42,000 on the phones with Ricky's bidder, I will say fair warning. Karina, what do you say to 44? At 42,000. 44. 44, Heritage Live. Ricky, let's go 46. 44 under the wire. 46, back with Ricky on the phones. Heritage Live, say 48. Let's advance. 46,000 on the phones. Not yours, Heritage Live. I need 48,000 from you to advance. At 46, still with our phones, still against you online. Bid 48,000, Heritage Live. Let's advance, or it will be fair warning once more with Ricky on the phones at 46,000. 46,000, Ricky. 7538. Thank you, and thank you to all our bidders online as well. Lot number 37, what do we have? 20,000 I have here. Let's go 22. At 20,000, bid 22, we have Henri Matisse, Still Life with Fruit Basket and Pitcher. At 20,000, it's with my advanced bidder. It's against you all online. Say 22. Advance us to 22,000, or I would accept your cut at 21 for the Matisse pencil on paper work from 1940. At 20,000, advance us, Heritage Live. Take us to 22. The authenticity of this work has been confirmed, and a certificate of authenticity can be issued upon request. At 20,000, take us to 22, Heritage Live. Advance us or use that cut. I would accept it at 21,000 for the Matisse. But unless I see that bid, Heritage Live, it will be fair warning with my advance bidder at 20,000. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot 38, what do we have? 175,000, let's say 180. We have Leonard Suguhara Fujita's Bouquet of Roses in a blue and white vase. At 175,000, I need 180 next. 175 is with my advance bidder. It's against you all live online, and it's against you all on the phones. I need 180. Let's advance. Take us there. This work is going to be included in the catalog resume currently in preparation at 175,000. Say 180. It's against you all online. It's against you all on the phones. It's with my advanced bidder here at 175. Need 180,000. We're starting off on that cut. It's a free cut to you, Heritage Live. Show me 180,000. Take us there at 175. Unless I see that advance at 180, I can sell it. And I will. Heritage Live, 1956 work. Come back in for 180,000, or I will sell it to my advance bidder here at 175. Fair warning, 175,000 to my advance bidder. Thank you. Lot 39. What do we have? 12,000 I have here. Go 13. At 12, looking for 13. At 12, bid 13, come back in. We have Antonio Gatorno's Three Fish from 1946. 12,000 is with my advance bidder. It's against you all online. It's against you on the phones. Izzy, what do you say to 13,000? I would accept your cut at 12.5. At 12,000, go for 13. Heritage Live, come in here as well. More Gatorno's Three Fish. There we are, 12,500. She was trying to play me at 13,000 with my advance bidder. Will you say 14? 13,000 ahead of you still with that bid left in advance of the sale. I need 14,000 next. Come back in at 14 for the Gatorno Three Fish from 1946. And this work was acquired directly from the artist family, has never before been featured on the public market. Let's say 14,000. At 13, it's still with my advance bidder. It's still against you live online. Take us to 14,000 Heritage Live, or I will say fair warning at 13. 13,000, we'll take it. To my internet buyer, thank you. Lot number 40, what do we have? 11,000 here, go for 12. At 11, bid 12, we have Jack Beals Still Life with Clock and Eggplant. At 11,000, go for 12. Heritage Live, it's with my advance bidder here at 11. Bid 12,000 next. Large work here from 1964 at 11. Let's say 12. I would accept your cut at 11,500 for the Beal. Heritage Live, come back in for one more, or I will sell it to my advance bidder here at 11. 11,000 to my internet buyer. Thank you. Lot 41, what do we have? At 11,000, say 12. 11, looking for 12. Let's advance. We have Roberto Gil Montes, his Elephant Leaf from 1988. At 11,000 here again with my advance bidder. Come back in for 12. Heritage Live, show me 12,000. Bid 12. Beautiful oil on tin example. It gives that subtle luminosity that you'd expect from this medium. I need 12,000 or your cut at 11.5 or Heritage Live at 11. I will sell to my advance bidder 12,000 with you online now. Go for 13. At 12, say 13. Heritage Live, go for 13,000. Let's advance for the Montez. I need 13,000 or your cut at 12.5 for Elephant Leaf from 1988. Let's bid 13. Give it one more. Unless I see your advance, Heritage Live, it will be fair warning with you online at 12,000. 12,000. We'll take it home. 7104. 7104. Ooh, excuse me. Thank you. Well, that just went down the crack. Thank you. That's all right. I've got another one. Lot 42. What do we have? Let's go 30,000. And I have 30, 32, but 34. I've got 33, but a prior 33. No, I've got 33 with Heritage Live. Let's say 34. We've got Janet Fish, Snowstorm from 1996. 34,000 Heritage Live. Will you say 36? At 34,000. I need 36 from you online or from you on the phones. Advance us there. Bid 36,000 or show me that cut at 35. 35 now. Heritage Live. We'll see if it's enough. I'm on the cut now. I need 36 next. Janet Fish, Snowstorm, another large work here from 1996 at 35,000. Show me 36. Heritage Live. Let's advance to 36 on the cut bid at 35,000 with you online. It has to be 36 to continue. Don't let them cut you out. Take us to 36. Heritage Live. Let's advance. Masterful Still Life from Janet Fish. 36,000 now. Go 38. At 36, I need 38. Heritage Live. Let's give it one more. You've come this far. Bid 38,000. Janet Fish. Go for 38. At 36. 38 now. Go 40. 38,000. Still with you online. I need 40 next. Who will say 40,000 Heritage Live? Who will advance us or use that cut bid? I would accept it at 39. 38,000. Janet Fish. Snowstorm. 39. 39 on the cut. We'll see if it's enough. I still need 40,000. At 39, bid 40. Heritage Live, show me 40,000. At 39 on that cut bid. Take us to 40. 40,000 now, say 42. Still with you, Heritage Live, all online right now. I need 42,000 next. At 40, bid 42. Give it one more. If that was you at 39, let's try 42. 40,000. I need 42 next, but unless I see that advance, it will be fair warning. Last chance, Heritage Live at 40,000. 40,000, Heritage Live. 7108. Thank you. Lot 43. What do we have? Looking for 5,000 here to start us off. Heritage Live, bid 5,000. We have John Myers across to Masulo, Angola, and I've got 15,000 with Aaron. Let's go for 16. 15,000 has it. 16 is next. Heritage Live, I would accept your cut at 15,500 as well. 15,000 online with Aaron. It's not with you, Heritage Live, and it's not with our phones. I need 16,000 next. Monumental work from the South African artist. Come back in for 16,000. At 15, I can sell it to Aaron's bidder, and I will, unless I see your advance, Heritage Live. Fair warning at 15,000. 15,000. 6801. There we are. Thank you. Lot 43. What do we have? 36,000. 38. Say 40. 38,000. We have Tadashi Sato's C form number 8. Looking for 40,000. At 38, it's with Heritage Live. Come back in for 40,000. Bid 40,000. 40,000 with Hannah on the phones. 41 on the cut online. Would you like 42? 41,000. 42 is next. It's on Heritage Live. It's against you both on our phones. Let's say 42. 42,000 back with Hannah on the phones. Heritage Live, say 44. 42,000. Tadashi Sato, C form number 8. At 42,000, it's on the phones. It's against you live online. 44, Heritage Live. Hannah, will you say 46? At 44, bid 46 next. 44,000 with you, Heritage Live. Hannah, let's say 46. I would accept your cut at 45. At 44,000, Heritage Live, you can jump in a new place as well at 46,000. Advance us there. C form number 8. 45 on the cut with Hannah back on the phones. Heritage Live, will you say 46? 46, we say yes, go 48. 46,000 with Heritage Live. It's with you online. It's against you all on the phones. 48 with Hannah back on the phone. I need 50 from you, Heritage Live. 50,000. Hannah, will you say 55? 50,000. Bid 55 next. 55,000 with Hannah, Heritage Live. Say 60. 60,000. Need 65 next. At 60,000 for the Sato, I need 65,000. 65,000 on the phones. Heritage Live. Will you say 70? At 65. Bid 70,000. 70,000 now. Hannah, will you say 75? 70,000. 75,000 now with Hannah. Heritage Live. Let's say 80,000. 75. Looking for 80 next. 80,000 Heritage Live. Hannah, let's go for 85. 80,000 online. 85 is next. 80,000 with you, Heritage Live. Looking for 85,000 to come back in. What do we say to 85, Hannah? We're thinking about it. At 8,000, let's say 85. What do we think? Yes, no? 80,000 with you, still online. 85, back on the phones with Hannah once more. I need 90 now, Heritage Live. Tadashi Sato, C form number 8. 1960 work. Let's say 90,000. It's against you online. It's with Hannah's phone bidder here at 85,000. I need 90 Heritage Live. Come back in at 90,000. Tadashi Sato, bid 90,000 at 85 with Hannah on the phones. I can sell it there, and I will, unless I see 90,000 from you, Heritage Live. Fair warning, on the phones at 85,000. 85,000. 7505. Thank you, Hannah. And thank you to our bidders online as well. Lot 45, what do we have? 28,000 I have here, go 30. At 28, bid 30. Next, I have Jennifer Bartlett's at Sands Point, number 48. 28,000 is with my advanced bidder. It's against you all live online. It's against you all on the phones. 30,000, 32 with my advanced bidder. Let's say 34. At 32, I need 34 next. Let's advance. 34, Heritage Live. 36, still with me. Let's go 38. At 36, will you say 38? Heritage Live, will you advance us? At 36,000 with my advanced bidder, it's against you live online. 38, 40, still here with me. Let's say 42. At 40,000, I need 42 next. Another monumental work, this one from 1986. At 42 now, but 44, still with my advanced bidder. Heritage Live, take us to 46. 44,000 has it. It's against you online. It's against you on the phones. I need 46 or your cut at 45 to come back in. 44,000 for the Jennifer Bartlett. I can sell it there to my advanced bidder, Heritage Live, unless you come back in and take us to 46,000. At 44, unless I see your advance, we're at Sands Point, number 48. It will be fair warning. Last chance with my advanced bidder at 44,000. 44,000 to my internet buyer. And with that, I hand you off to our fearless leader, Ed Beardsley, who will take you through the end of the auction. Stay tuned for more works from Hunt Slonim, Keith Haring, and of course, Andy Warhol's Chairman Mao. Take it away, Ed.
Thank you, Peyton, very much. Nice job. Peyton will be back this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We have Prints and Multiples at 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern, and what is that, 11 out on the West Coast in California. So stay tuned. We've got a lot of gorgeous Prints and Multiples, but we have a nice section starting here with the Hunt Slonim. The first lot here is lot 46, and we'll open the bidding at 2,000 bid, go 22. 2 the bid to start, 22 to advance. Shall we say 22? Do I have a phone at 22? Anyone at 2,200? We're at only 2 to start. Fun Art by Hunt Slonim, very popular. Anyone advancing to 2,200? If not, I'll sell at 2,000. Maiden bid, fair warning. Down it goes at 2,000. Thank you, the internet bidder. And we go to the iconic rabbits, lot 47. There they are, very recognizable Slonim here. And we'll open the bidding at multiple bids to 7, go 75. We have 7 so far, 75 to advance. This is 36 by 30 inches, drive 75 to advance. This example by Hunt Slonim, anyone at 7,500? Yes, no? 7,250, cut bid. All right, let's see if anyone else is coming in at 75. The internet's out. Absentees done. Anyone else? 75. Fair warning. Your bidder, 7,250. 7109. Well done. And we go on to lot 48. Our next Slonim. There it is with the birds. Great look there. Turning my catalog. This is African Grays in 2000 painted and with the bid at 46, go 48. At 46, we start. 48 to advance. Who will say 48 first? Heritage Live, you want to get one in at 4,800. This nice example, also at 36 by 28 inches, 48. 48 anywhere at 4,800. Fair warning, last chance. 4,600 takes it. Delayed bid. You got it in. Heritage Live, still have 48 against you. You can press it one more time. Take us to 5,000. Take us to 5. I know you used your cut. Give us a 5. Or anyone new at 5,000. Shall we round it up today at 5,000? Fair warning. Last chance. Thanks for trying. And it's 4,800, the order bid. And we go on to lot 49. Our next is butterflies. All right, butterflies, 40 by 30 inches. Hunt Slonim. The bid's at 4,200. Lou's called 42. Go 44. 44 on the left. 46 against you, though. Take us to 48 for this nice example. 48 bid. 5,000 even. Go 55. Give it another shot. 55, Heritage Live. 55. Taking the lead now at 55. Go 6,000. Who'll advance to 6,000? We're at 5,500. Heritage Live bidder. We can take another at 6,000. Phones are out. Anyone else? Last chance. 6,000, new bidder on Heritage Live. All the action now online, go 65. My other bidder, come in at 65. Don't regret it. Press it now at 65. Maya's called your 65. Go 7. Go to 7. For the African Grays, 7 is bid, 75. Take us to 75. We're looking for one more at 7,500. Heritage Live, coming strong in at 75. Go 8,000. Take us to 8 now. Round us up. 8,000. 8,000.
8.
And go to 85. My other bidder now. Go to 85. You've come this far. Hans Lanham, 85. There's only one after this in the sale. Go 85.
85.
Thank you. Thank you. Go 9,000. 9,000 next. You can answer that if it's a phone bid, Frank. 9,000 is next. Anyone at 9,000?
9.
Thank you. Take us to 95. Take us to 95 now. For this butterflies, go 9,500. It's a great one. Hans Lanham, 9 to 95. Shall we call it at 95? We're ready, willing and able. Thank you. There you go. 95. Round us up to 10,000. For this Lanham, shall we call 10,000? You ready to take it home at 10,000? Advance to 10,000. One more. Fair warning. And the last
10,000.
10,000. Get it in there. Of course. Go 11 now. Go 11. He's popular. I'm not surprised. They're lovely paintings. Go 11,000. My other bidder now, 11,000. Should we do another at 11,000? Presser now at 11,000. Fair warning. Last chance. We're at 10,000 and selling. Fair warning. Maya, your $10,000 bidder.
7110.
7110. Thank you both. And our last Hans Lanham opportunity today is Pink Ascension Diaphthis 2021. What a nice painting here. The bids are at
Thank you.
19,000 already. Go to 20,000. At 19 bid, do I have 20,000? I can take it on the phones too. 20,000 Heritage Live. Go 22. Go 22,000. I have 20,000. Go 22. On my left,
22.
22. And 24 is next. Heritage Live. Coming back in at 24. And the phones are live. Anyone at 24,000. So we take it in a new place. This is a almost iridescent painting. It's beautifully painted. Oil, 48 by 48. And we're looking for 24,000. Who will come in first at 24,000? Anyone advancing to 24,000? Thank you, Bernard. Cut bid, 23 against you, Heritage Live.
24.
Automatic 24, go 26. We need a 26 now. 24 bid, 26 to
26.
advance. Heritage Live has it now at 26, go 28. Back with you, Heritage Live. Shall we say 28,000? For the butterflies, do I have 28,000? 28,000. Equal time at 28,000. Yes, no, fair warning. Is that it? Phones are out. Heritage Live, 26,000. Thank you very much.
7111.
7111. And we go on to the wonderful, iconic George Rodriguez. Who doesn't love the blue dogs? Although the first one's not a blue dog, it's a blue sky. Look at that expression. Oh my God. They are fun, and there's a lot of activity. The bid's at Lou's got 34,000. All the action to 34, go 36. Advances to 36,000 for Rodriguez. First lot here, come again, 1991, 36 on the phones against you all. Go 38. Go to 38 Heritage Live. Anyone else with the phones? Heritage Live, 38. Come in at 40,000. Again, Ricky, go 40. Shall we advance? 38, Heritage Live. 40 is next. Any advance of 38 to 40,000? 40,000, looking for 40,000. Can also cut a bid. Yes or no? Phones are out. Anyone else on Heritage Live for our first Rodrigue? Last chance. Congrats.
39.
39. New bidder got one in there. And their bid, go 40. Cut bid, automatic cut. It's another 1,000. You want to knock it up to 40,000? My other bidder, Heritage Live. 40,000. You want to do one more at 40? Just press it now and Maya will call it for you. 40,000. Yes, no, last chance.
40.
40. I thought you wanted that. I don't blame you. 40 to 42. 40 to 42. Anyone else advancing from 40 to 42 today? Fair warning, last chance. 40 takes it. Enjoy. 7111, and our next Rodrigue is in fact a blue dog, a glowing blue dog. She's got a ring around my neck, 1998, and again, a lot of action to 50,000, go 55. At 50, we have already. The bids go to 50, go 55. Take it further at 55,000. Anyone at 55? Don't be shy. 55. Doesn't he know how to turn that off? 55, 55. Are the phones live at 55? Or Heritage Live? We can do cut bid 52.5. 55, still against you though. Still against you. There goes 60,000. I'll take 60,000. Anywhere else at 60,000 for the blue dog. She's got a ring around my neck. Acrylic on canvas. I'm looking for $60,000. 55 and selling, if no further bids. Last chance. All right, 55,000, Heritage Live.
7112.
7112, we'll take one home. And 53 is not a lot. We go to 54 phones. We're on 54 now. Our John Wells, this European abstract influence, really beautiful forms in here. By John Wells, dated 1950, titled Figure, and we'll open the bid. Looking for 6,000. 6,000 bid, go 65. We have John Wells here, go 6,500. Who will take 65? Oil on board, 16 by 12. John Wells, 6 to start, 65 to advance. 6 we have, 6,500. Come in at 6,500. Another bidder, Heritage Live, coming at 6,500. Nice historical piece here from 1950. Go 65. Anyone advancing? Fair warning. Heritage Live, well done. 6,000.
7113.
7113. That takes us to the Siqueiros. There it is. This is painted on a spiral notebook page and has a story behind it. He was in prison and making these paintings. It's been written about depicting two dancers in the abstract. Really nice Siqueiros here. The bids are at 5,500 already, go 6,000. 6,000 against the order bid. And in the lead now, go 65. The order's out. Heritage Live at 6,000. Anyone new? It's 65. 65. Keep going. Heritage Live, keep going. Take us to 7,000. 7 bid. You know what to do. Looking for 75. Shall we advance? 7,500. We're at 7,000 the bid. 75. Thank you. Keep them going. This great loose painting by Siqueiros. Go 85 now. Go to 85. 85. Acrylic on paper laid on board. 20 by 14 inches. 20 by 14. 85. My other bidder come in at 85. Siqueiros collectors love it. Go 85. Shall we advance? 8,000 to 85. Or cut, up to you, but now or never. Last chance. Down it goes, 8,000.
7106.
7106, thank you so very much. 55 is our next lot this morning. I think still morning in Dallas, and we'll open, the wonderful Henry Moore. This is really a delightful sculpture, the family unit. It came from the estate of Anne Bromberg here in Dallas. It has exhibited, it's been written about, originally came from Gimple Feasts in London. Love this Henry Moore. I'm looking for 150 to open. We need 150,000. Coming at 150. It's a fantastic little example, this big, quintessential Henry Moore sculpture here with 150,000. Are our phones live? Do we have phones live? Anyone at 150,000 for family group 1944, done during World War II, showing unity of family during tough times from the Bromberg estate. Do I have 150? Yes or no? All right, well, that will still be available if you want to talk about it. And we go on from that to Georg Kolbe, a beautiful bronze here by Kolbe, also for Bromberg Estate. And we probably have Germany on the phone, very, very collected from Germany. And we'll open the bid at, we have 20,000, go 22. 20 starts, 22 to advance. And I can say 22 if you call. We have 20,000 bid. The phones are live, go 22. Heritage Live can get one in there too. 21,000 with Emily's bidder, go 22 in either place. I have 21,000. Georg Kolbe, go 22. Heritage Live. Somebody's sitting there in Berlin, go 22,000. Izzy, do you want to say 22,000? We're giving the phones just a moment. Anyone at 22,000? Fair warning, I'll sell it. 21, last chance. Emily, your bidder. 7521. Thank them very much. And we take it to lot 58. This wonderful acrylic by Nelson Stevens. All right. He is a great, bold color, rhythmic forms, expressive symbolism. Just a fantastic piece. He does works on the resilience of Black identity and lot 58. Let's start the bidding here. Looking for 10,000. 10,000 starts it off, go 11. For the Stevens now, go 11,000. Acrylic on board, great color, great marks. What a wonderful piece by Nelson Stevens. So I have 11,000. Anyone advancing from 10 to 11,000. Wonderful piece here. Go 11,000. Anywhere at 11,000. Signed lower center at 11,000. Fair warning. Enjoy that at 10,000.
7114.
7114. Good buy. And lot 59 is Ed Paschke from the Chicago School. This is a piece titled Don Anderson. He was an advertising guy, and Paschke often blended individual characteristics with cultural symbols. And this is typical Paschke. That's so much fun. The bid 7 goes 75. We have 7,000 bid. For Paschke here goes 7,500. Ed Paschke, 75. I can sell at 7, but I can take 75 for this piece. It's fantastic Paschke. Do I hear 7,500? Anyone else at 75 today? Yes or no? All right, 7,000 sells it. And that's the internet bidder. Thank you. Lot 60. We go to Alex Gray. All right, we got a couple Alex Grays. This is our first. This is called Reading, as you can imagine. Look at the color, and he does a lot of work on between the material and the spiritual worlds, muscles, veins, chakras. It's all in there. So beautifully painted. Acrylic on canvas, 30 by 24. And we're starting the bid here. We're looking for 80,000. 80,000 will start us off on the Alex Gray. Place a bid at 80,000. Beautiful painting, gorgeously done, 30 by 24 inches. Look at that color. Look at the images. Collectors of Alex Gray, come in now at 80,000. We're here, 80 for the gray. 80, 80, 80, and we're at 80,000. Anyone at 80,000 for this piece? Yes, no? Okay, well, you will have another opportunity. We passed that. We have another gray here. And let me turn my catalog page here. Also, that fantastic color and internal, external imagery. This is called Young and Old 2002. Young and Old 2002. And we're looking for 35,000. 35,000. Come in at 35. A little bit less than the last one. 20 by 16. If you want a gray, this is a nice one. Young and Old. 35,000. Shall we bid today at 35,000? Anyone coming in at 35? Yes, no? All right, see us afterwards, and we go on. Nice section of Sherry Levine's. For the Sherry Levine fans, these are just lovely, lovely pieces. Sons and Lovers, all right, 76, 77. She did silhouetted heads executed in fluorescent tempera on graph paper. and a lot of interest in these. Lou, the bid's at 85, the bid, go 9,000. Sherry Levine, go 9,000. 9,000 bid, taking the lead, I believe, go 95. We're with the phones now. The order is out. Heritage Live, your turn, 9,500. Anyone else at 9,500? We're with the phones. Make no mistake, go 95. 95, thank you, Heritage Live. Looking for 10,000. For the Sherry Levine, 10,000 bid against you, say 11,000. 10,000 for the Levine, go to 11,000. Give it another try at 11,000. Sons and Lovers. Sherry Levine, go 11,000. I'm with the phones at 10,000. Anyone at 11 today? Fair warning. Press it now. I believe the phones. That's cut bid. Cut bid. Good job, Heritage Live. We needed 11. Only another 500, Hannah. Thank you. 11,000 bid against you. If it's the same bidder, we need a full bid now to 12,000. So we do one more at 12,000. Our first of three Levines, 12,000. Yes, no at 12,000. Fair warning. Looking over at Maya. I'm selling to the phones. Last chance. The phone's at 11,000. 7507, thank you. And we go on. Our next is lot 63. Another from the series. And we can start the bidding at, thank you, 9,000 we have. 95 to advance is bid. 95 the lead, now go 10,000. At 10,000 against you, go 11. Go to 11,000, we're at 10,000, go 11. Heritage Live, back with you at 11,000. We're with the phones. So I advance to 11,000. You want to get one in on this one at 11,000. Don't give up. 11,000 or cut bid.
10-5.
10.5, okay, let's see if it worked. 10.5 to 11. And 11 is still going. We need a 12. We need a 12. I have 11,000, go 12. Shall we advance to 12,000? Equal time. Press it now. Fair warning. Thank your phone bidder. 7507 takes this one. And let's see what happens on lot 64. Lot 64, we start the bidding again at 9,000, go 95. Let's see if the same trend goes. Go 95. Thank you so much. 95 bid, go 10,000. Heritage Live. We need you now at 10,000. Come in at 10. Heritage Live. Get one in there at 10,000. For this example, I know you wanted all three, but hey, one's better than none. Go to 10,000. 10,000 if you wish. I'm with the phones at 95. Go 10,000. Fair warning. Last chance. All right. Hannah, well done. A sweep at 9,500. 7507. And we go to the wonderful Nancy Grossman. This is lot 65. Seated figure. All right. Mixed media collage. 47 by 41 approximately. Nice size and quintessential Grossman. Lot of activity. The bid's at 22. Go 24. 24 Heritage Live. 25 against you, go 26. Just another 1,000. I'm waiting on your bid.
26.
There you are. Okay, go 28. It sounds like the order's out. Anyone new at 28,000? Wonderful Grossman here. Go to 28,000. 26 to 28. Any other bidders? Heritage Live. 26 to 28 for this Nancy Grossman seated figure mixed media. 28,000. Fair warning. Last chance. Yours at 26,000.
7101.
7101, and enjoy that wonderful piece. That takes us to lot 66. Alfredo Castaneda. This is probably entitled No, 1976. The great Castaneda, Mexican surrealist painter. All right, and we'll open the bid at, thank you, 26 already. Multiple bids before the auction. Go to 28 though. 28 Heritage Live. Thank you. Go 30,000. 30 still going. 32 against you now. Go 34.
36.
Keep them coming. 36 bid. 38. 38 bid. Thank you. Go 40.
40.
40. Don't slow down.
42.
All right.
44.
Watch that screen.
46.
For the
48.
Castaneda. Oil on canvas. 48 bid. 50 next.
50.
There it is. 50,000. Go 55.
55.
You know what to do. For the Castaneda.
57.5.
Cut bid, fair enough. Still looking for 60,000. Now we need a 65. We're at 60,000. Alfredo Castañeda, 1976. Do I hear 65,000? I know you cut the bid, but maybe you want one more at 65,000. Yes, no? Fair warning? Last chance? 65. Got another one in there. It's a great piece. Goes 70 against you. Say 75. 70 to 75. 70 to 75. Do I hear 75,000? Yes, no? One more at 75? Last chance. Thank you all, and we sell it at 70,000.
7115.
7115. Somebody's excited. And 67 is first of several Zunigas. Really beautiful Zunigas, black marble. This example here is just a wonderful piece, and the bid's at 20,000. Say 22 to advance. I have 20,000 bid, 22. 22 for the Zuniga. Go 22,000. At 20 we have 22. Dos Mujeres Sentadas, black marble, 14 by 19 by 10. The Zuniga, do I hear 22,000? Anyone else? Selling then at 20,000. You'll enjoy that, internet. And 68, our next example here, Egyptians, 1982. Multiple bids take us to 12,000 so far, 13 to advance. Heritage Live, come in at 13,000. Bronze with dark brown patina. Zuniga's Egyptians. Do I have 13,000? We're at 12,000, go 13. A little more, 13,000. Heritage Live. My Zuniga fans, one more, 13,000. Yes, no? Shall I sell? Fair warning. All right, down it goes, 12,000. And we go on to our next example today, Roberto Mata. Fantastic 3D painted wood bas-relief. So it's a bas-relief Favorito con Brio, 1983. For the Mata, the bid's at 7,500. Go 8,000. For the bas-relief here, 1983 example here, do I have 8,000? 75 is bid, 8 to advance. 8 to advance here. Take this home. Most interesting piece here. Go 8,000.
8,000.
Thank you, Heritage Live. The order's out. Go 85. New bidder I need. New bidder, 85. Come in at 85. Who's next at 8,500? Anyone else bidding 8,500? The order's out. You're the lead at 8,000. Any advance? Enjoy that at 8,000. Good.
7104.
7104. And lot 70, we go on to David Hockney, this fantastic photo collage. And it's very personal. It's his social circle, Christopher Isherwood, prominent writer, Bob Holman. Just adds a lot of significance. It really does capture a conversation in this photo collage. It has been exhibited at LACMA. And for this example here, we are looking for 40,000. 40,000 for the David Hockney photo collage. Christopher Isherwood talking to Bob Holman, Santa Monica. And we will say 40,000. Thank you with Emily's bidder first, go 42. I'm on my right now at 40,000. Heritage Live, come in at 42,000. Come in at 42. We're at 40,000. Here on my right, any advance to 42,000. Shall we say yes or no at 42? Last chance. All right, Emily, well done at 40,000. 7519. The phones have it. And that advances us to this wonderful Stephen, it's either Edlich or Edlich. I'm sorry if I'm not sure, but it's a wonderful mixed media and quite a nice size, 84 by 60 inches. All right, so this is an untitled F12 from 1977. Beautiful mixed media piece, and we're looking for 5,000. Shall we say 5,000 anywhere? Come in, you can take this home at 5,000. Nice big acrylic polymer jute paper and charcoal on canvas, 84 by 60 inches. Go 5,000. 5,000. You've got a wall for this at 5,000. A nice one at $5,000. Shall we say 5,000? Anyone, press it now at 5,000. Are we out at 5,000? Anyone, 5,000? Okay, that will be on our site if anyone wants to consider that. It moves us to Saul Steinberg, lot 72. A nice Suez table. Another mixed media piece. This one 23 by 28. All right, much smaller, but it is a Saul Steinberg. And we open the bid looking for 10,000. We need 10,000 for the Saul Steinberg today. And on the phones there, go 11. With Izzy now, go 11,000. Saul Steinberg, go 11 next. Suez table, I need 11,000 now. Do you want to advance this? Heritage Live at 11,000. If so, press it now at 11,000. I'm with the phones, make no mistake, at 10,000. Fair warning, last chance. Well done, Izzy, 10,000. 7528 takes the Steinberg. And we come up to our wonderful Philip Pearlstein. Beautiful, large piece. This is 60 by 96 inches. And it is 2 models and reflection. Let's see, what year? 1986 Pearlstein. Been a lot of interest in this. And the bids are already at 55, go 60,000. 60 Heritage Live, thank you, go 65. Go 65. I'm at 60,000 for the Pearlstein. This will be collected from our East Coast office. 70 now, go 75. The action's back on Heritage Live, go 75. We have 75. Is the lead now, go 80,000. 80, keep going. Great big Pearlstein, his nudes, and go 90,000. Go 90,000. Fabulous piece here. 87.5, cut bid, well done. Go 90,000. Another 2,500. 90,000 against you though. Take us to 95,000 for the Pearlstein. 60 by 96 inches with 3 figures. We have 95. Thank you. Heritage Live. Go 100,000. We have 95 bid. Go to 100. Take us to 100,000. 95 now the bid. Go 100. Anywhere at 100,000. Shall we advance a little more? Get it to 100,000 hammer. I'm at 95,000 Heritage Live. The other one, you want to come in at 100? Don't want you to regret it. Is that all? Shall we sell at 95? Fair warning. Well done, everyone, and congratulations to the $95,000 winner. 7116. Lot 74 is the Hugh Auchincloss Steers for the Steers Works, which scenes of intimacy, vulnerability, human connection, personal and social impact of AIDS. This is done in 1987. Really strong steers here, and the bid's at 6,500, go 7,000. 65 to 7. Who'll advance to 7,000? I have 65. The order bid 7. Heritage Live if you like. 67.50. And 7 against you. Go 75. Maybe one more at 75. For the Hugh Auchincloss Steers, go 75. 75. Do I advance 7,000 to 75? Anyone else at 7,500? One more might do it. Fair warning. All right, the order bid has it today. Internet bidder, thank you. And they go to lot 75, which is the wonderful David Sally, a 1987 piece, work on paper, watercolor and pencil, great layering, typical Sally, wonderful piece. Love this, and the bid's at 7, go 75. We have 7,000 and 75. Heritage Live, come on in at 7,500. Take home a David Sally. It's a watercolor and pencil, 21 by 29.5 inches, go 75. Shall we say 75? I have 7, go 75. For the Sally today, go 75. Anyone advancing to 7,500, fair warning. The order bid will enjoy that. Internet. And we go on to lot 76, Abacanovich. And this is a great burlap piece, standing figure from a group of 10. This is one from a group, and it is Later were used by the artists as models for bronze casts. So it is very Abacanovich, if I say that correctly. I can't say it 3 times. Been a lot of action up to 16, go 17. Go to 17,000 to advance. I have a lot of action to 16, but I can take 17 for my next bidder. Heritage Live, 17. Anyone at 17,000? 16.5, thank you, go 17. 16.5 now the bid, 17 to advance. The order's out. Anyone else on Heritage Live at 17,000? Anyone else at 17? Fair warning, last chance. All right, Heritage Live, well done. 16,500. 7104. Lot 77 is Nathan Oliveira's piece. Great Bay Area figurative artist. Love his work. This is Dog with Stelle, 1997. All right, and it does come with a 17-inch high Murano glass sculpture signed by Dino Razin. I don't know if it was a model for this, but it's certainly reminiscent of Nathan Oliveira's work. And we'll open the bidding at, we have 11,000 bids, say 12. 11 the bid, 12 to advance. I have 11,000 for the Nathan Oliveira, 12 to advance. Heritage Live, anybody, Bay Area. Collectors of Oliveira, this is a great piece. Look at the dog in the background and the figures in the front. Typical Oliveira. And let's see, what size is this one? This one is, 84 by 66. He paints big and really beautiful. Do we advance 11 to 12? Anyone else at 12,000? All right, the order internet bidder at 11. And 78, another what I consider Bay Area, but he's truly an international artist, is Manuel Neri, bronze with unique patina. Another a figurative artist, very well known, very collected, and the bids at 7,500 go 8,000. For the Manuel Neri, go 8,000. Aurelia Roma, 1996 bronze. Do I have 8,000 to advance? Thank you, 8,000 on my left. 85 against you. Take us to 9. Call another one, Aaron, at 9,000 bid. Prior 9, which means we need 95 from that bidder. We need 95 from that bidder. I don't know if they can cut on that third-party platform, but we need 9,500. Shall we advance? Give them, thank you. And I believe the order is out. Take us now to 10,000. 10,000 to advance. It's on my left now at 95. 10 to advance. Anyone new at 10,000? A little more? Fair warning. Sold to your bidder, 9,500. 6801. 79. And we go to a Alex Katz portrait. Love Alex Katz. This is Sally, 2003. More painterly than his later works, which are also wonderful. And for the Alex Katz, we've got action all the way to 36,000, go 38. Alex Katz portrait, 16 by 12, signed and dated upper right. Alex Katz, 38,000. Do I hear 38,000? Anyone on the phones live at 38,000? I have 36. Before they come in, Heritage Live, you want to get another one in at 38,000. Bid 38 on my right. Against you now, go 40,000. We're in the lead with the phones. Heritage Live, 40,000. Orders out now with you, if you like, at 40,000. Yes or no? Fair warning. Bernard, your bidder has it, 38,000. 7528? 36. Thank you. And that's wonderful. Lovely piece. 77080. Carl Funk. Can you believe this is acrylic on panel? I thought it was a photograph when I saw it. It is beautifully painted. 14 by 18 for the Carl Funk. The bid's at 7,500, go 8,000. 75 to 8. 8,000 now. Prior 8, which means Heritage Live, you can either do an 85. There you go. 85 taking the lead. The order's out, but still going. Keep it going. 10 bid, now 11. 10 bid, now 11. Advances to 11. There you are. Say 12. Thank you. Untitled number 7. Acrylic on panel. Say 13.
Give us another at 13,000. Thank you. 14 to 14 now. 15, we'll advance it. I'll take 16. Wonderful painting here, 16,000. Carol Funk, born 1971. Wonderful acrylic here. Shall we advance to 16,000? Heritage Live, one more at 16,000? 15.5, cut bid. Only 500 more to 16. There you go. At 16,000, go 17. Will my other bidder come in at 17,000 or a new one? 17,000. Anywhere at 17,000. Fair warning, last chance. Down it goes, 16,000. 7117, congratulations. And the Richard Hambleton, great painting, very Hambleton. Love it. It's called Shadowhead. That's fitting. And the bid's at 12,000, go 13. 13 against the order. And the order's out. Come in at 14,000. Heritage Live. Shall we say 14,000? Any more at 14,000? I'm at 13 bid. The order's out. With you, Heritage Live. Anyone else at 14,000 for the Richard Hambleton 2015 acrylic? Last chance. Sold at 13,000. 7118. That takes us to Robin Road. Very interesting piece here. Pots in 9 parts. Die coupler prints. Very sort of painterly street art, photography, animation, performance. It's just a wonderful Robin Road. Maybe Roadie. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing. And the bid starts at 8,000 is bid, go 85. 8,000 bid. Heritage Live, come on in at 85. I have 8,000. 85 for the Roadie. 85. 85 to advance. Anywhere else advancing 8 to 85. We have 9 die coupler prints in the lot. We only have one showing as the main photo. It's a great sort of performance on paper. Do I hear 8,500? Last chance. All right, we sell that at 8,000. Order bid. And we go to 83. The fabulous Trenton Doyle Hancock. Such a great artist. The legend attempts to put out his own first of life, 2003, mixed media Hancock here. The bid's at 8,000, go 85. 12.5, multiple bidders. 13 against you though. At 13, saving time, go 14. 14 bid. 15 now, go 16. For the Trenton Doyle Hancock, 16 is next. Go 16. I have 15, go 16. I have 15,000, 16 to advance. There you are, 17. Still going. Shall we say 18, Heritage Live? For this wonderful example. 78 by 78 inches. Trenton Doyle Hancock, do I hear 18,000? Prior 18. Prior 18, Heritage Live. Go 18.5. Or 19, go 19. Or cut a bid. Come this far. Shall we do one more at 19,000? Any advance of 18,000, fair warning. Sold at 18,000 to the order bid. Thank you all. And lot 684 is Manuel Ocampo, Iglesia San Juan, 1922. I love Ocampo's works. Look at the sort of Spanish colonial stories, and the color is fantastic. This is oil on canvas in artist's frame, and the bid's already 55. 55 to go 6,000. Go 6,000. Anyone at 6,000? I think we must have the year wrong on that, 1922. It's what? Oh, it's part of the title, so it's a story. Of course it is. Thank you for clarifying. 55 to 6. I have 55 to 6. Come forward at 6,000, Heritage Live. Manuel Ocampo to 6,000. Anyone else? Fair warning. All right, 5,500. Enjoy that piece. And we go to 85. We have 2 Hiroshis. Here's one, the first. Fantastic piece here. Recycled skateboard deck construction. It is entitled Guzo 19-1903, made in 2019. Our first Hiroshi, wonderful piece. The action at 16 already. Go 17 on Aaron's platform. 18 against you, Aaron. 19 still going. 20,000. 22 bid. 24. 26. 8. 30 is bid. 2. Keep going, Aaron. We have 32. Go 34. At 32 the bid. Go 34. Shall we advance to 34? Anyone new? Heritage Live. You want to get one in now at 34,000. 32, the order bid. The other third-party platform has slowed down or is out. Anyone else? 34,000. Last chance.
33.
Thank you. Heritage Live. 34 still going. 34 still going. Heritage Live. Take us to 36. Take us to 36. Heritage Live. 36,000. For the Hiroshi. It's a great one. Recycled skateboard deck construction. 36. Yes, no. Fair warning. All right. 34,000. Sells it to the internet absentee bid. We go on to our next Hiroshi. All right. This is called Mosh Pit. Similarly, it is a recycled skateboard deck construction. All right. We need 10,000 for this Hiroshi. 10,000 bid, say 11. 10,000 on my left, 11 to advance. Go to 11,000. Do I have 11,000 anywhere at 11,000? 10,000 now for the Hiroshi skateboard deck. Wonderful piece here. Any advance to 11,000. Fair warning. Aaron's bidder at 10,000. 6801 and 87. Our first of two shags. Very, very modernist, very fun, very playful. The shag lots are great, and we'll start the bidding at 11. We have 11 bid, go 12. 11, all the action up to 11, go 12 to advance. Looking for 12,000. I have 11 for my first. All the greens, the lawn. This is the Golf Widow. That's appropriate. Go 12,000. Shall we advance the Golf Widow from 11 to 12? Heritage Live, you want to get one in there for shag. Anyone else at 12,000? Selling at 11,000. Order bid. Our next example, the Lord Invader at the Gold Coast Bar in Hamburg. Stories behind all of these. For this acrylic, the bids are at 85. Go to 9. 85 to 9. For this fun piece, Lord Invader, 9,000. Anyone else at 9,000? Fair warning to 9,000. Last chance. 85. The order bid takes it. The second shag. We have some lovely Keith Harings and then some gorgeous Warhols. And for the first Keith Haring, this is an ink on paper. He's a brilliant artist. This piece is from 1982. All right. And who'll open the bid for this Keith Haring at 70,000? Shall we say 70,000? Keith Haring. Iconic Keith Haring ink original drawing, 23 by 29 inches, signed and dated, on the reverse, goes 70,000 today. Do I hear 70,000? 70, do I have 70,000? Anyone at 70,000? Are you looking for more color? Go 70,000. It's a fantastic one. At 70,000? Yes, no? All right, that passes, and we can talk about it later. We have another with a great story from Keith Haring's printer. He gave it to her. She had a great relationship with him. India ink on Mylar, another Haring with all of its graphic nature. How about 30,000? I'll take 30,000 for this example. 30, 30, 30, I need 30,000. India ink on Mylar, Keith Haring, quintessential. We need 30,000. It's a lovely piece, signed, dated, inscribed to his printer, Erica. Go 30,000. So I hear 30,000 for the Haring. Last chance. All right, well, same as the last. That takes us to the first Warhol, which is Paratrooper Boots. All right, Paratrooper Boots here is a synthetic polymer and silkscreen ink on canvas, and it is a 1985-86 piece. We're looking for 48,000. For the paratrooper boots, go 48,000. Anywhere at 48,000. Come in at 48,000 Heritage Live. You want to take home this Warhol. This Warhol at 48,000. Anywhere at 48,000 today. For this Warhol at 48,000. Yes, no? Last chance. All right. On to the next. And again, our last lot in the original sale, but we've got a Prints and Multiple sale at 1 p.m. Central. You must tune in. And now we are so proud to be offering this Warhol of Mao, 26 by 20 inches. I think it's probably one of the best color combinations in the series. They're all originals. And this one has a very special provenance. It was owned by Jed Johnson, a dear friend and colleague of Andy Warhol. He is in some of those chapters in the Andy Warhol Diaries. If you haven't read it or seen the documentary, you'll hear more about Jed Johnson, who once owned this piece. Unfortunately, he passed away, went down through his brother and on to other collectors. We are delighted to offer this Warhol of Mao, and let's get the bidding started. We're looking for $3 million to start the bid. $3 million bid, go $3,100,000. We're going to work in $100,000 increments. Take us to $3,100,000. We're at $3 million already. Go $3,100,000. The phones are live. Go $3,100,000. You've been waiting. This has been all over the country and in London. So I have $3,100,000 for this iconic piece by Andy Warhol, one of the most important artists of the 20th century. Great color, very bold. I need $3,100,000. Let's advance to $3,100,000. Don't be shy. Come in at $3,100,000. So we give it a little more. Thinking about it, do the math. $3,000,001. I have $3 million. I will take $3,100,000 to advance the bid. Come in now, or you won't have it. We have $3 million. Shall we advance? Fair warning. Are we all done? All through at $3 million? Sold at $3 million. Well done. Thank you. 7119. And we thank everybody very much today for participating in our Modern and Contemporary Art Sale. And we will look forward to seeing you for Prints and Multiples at 1 p.m. And look us up for 2025 consignments. Take care.